Hello everybody, my name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Spin Fishing character. Today we are still over here at Volkov. You may notice I already have 7 fish in the catch net. I've got most of those recorded, or at least the big ones. I started out right at nighttime. That was a big pike. That sucks. Oh man. I don't have a good lure to replace that one either. There's a good 100 silver gone. Well, um, not the way I wanted to start this episode. I do have all the markers recorded as I was bringing them in. I may attach that at the end here. I got it going right in the middle of the night. Decided that was not the best time to record, and then hooked that fish. Figured it was a good time to start up, and you saw what happened. So let me see if I've got equipment to build a better leader or a replacement leader. I've got 20 kilo fluorocarbon, and I do have the stuff good. So there's a replacement leader for the one that just got bit through. And throw out the Vico 8G. No, we'll do the what was it? That was good out here. Original Crank 7. Well, lost my snatcher, so I'll have to replace that between episodes. That's unfortunate. That must have been a huge pike. It's one of those where it would have been nice if I had left my steel leader on. Would have been less likely for that to happen. But it is what it is. I did notice when I logged in that about the time this episode goes live, the Russian Fishing 4 servers will go down for a reboot. My guess is it's time to disable the Christmas fair, the New Year's fair event. So we'll see if anything major changes. They have not posted a change log or anything yet. I'll take a look at that when they do. It is early afternoon for me. For those who don't know, today is January 16th, or the third Monday in January, which is Martin Luther King Jr. Day here in the United States. A federal holiday that has some recognition, not across the board for all companies. Obviously, retail and things like that is open, but the company I work for does have it off. So, for those who don't know, Martin Luther King Jr. was a very influential individual in the civil rights era in the 1960s in the United States. So his birthday, I believe, was the 15th, and so the U.S. standardized on the third Monday of the month, which at the earliest could be the 15th, at the latest could be the 21st, I think. Today's goal, we should be able to get up to level 23 today. Didn't like how that was just kind of bouncing around there. So, I'd like to get to level 23 between episodes. The only thing I did was I did buy a 3-day boat ticket. I thought I had bought a 3-day boat ticket last time. I bought a 2-day. So there was about 20 something hours left on my ticket. Excuse me. Got the hiccups after yesterday's episode. So bought the 3-day. We'll probably spend another 2 days here and then do something else. I don't think level 23 opens a new location. Sura's at 24. So, got a little ways to go there. And I think 23 to 24 needs at least 1 million XP more. So, we'll be 23 for a bit. We usually get somewhere between 30 and 40,000 XP episode. Nice chub, 3.128. If I remember correctly, 4 kilo is a chub trophy, so still a ways to go for a trophy there, but that's a nice fish. I did take a quick look at the cafe. There was a 3K, I think it was 3K chubs. There was a Vendis order, and there was a perch order that was about to expire. So we'll see what replaces that. So far, it's been a chubby day. Yeah, first perch I caught was nothing. Then 991 chub, or perch, and just straight chub from there. .4444 pike. Hope this is a salmon. Would help make up for the loss of the snatcher. Look like it. Still have ways to go to pull this one in. Obviously, a good fish over on 2 as well. And the friction break down just a touch on that one. And since we got a fish on both, I'm going to try and chase it while keeping tension on them. Just to try and bring this one in a little bit quicker. Basically right at the capacity. Pulling power is right at the capacity of this reel. We may lose the fish on 2. This is definitely a salmon, though. Probably, I'm going to say 8 to 10 kilos is my guess. Maybe more, but probably 8 to 10. At least I'm pretty sure this is salmon. The way it jumped there, it looked like one. Tip of my rod got a little wet there. Here, fish. Thought I had it. That must have been fun. 2 kilo, almost 2 kilo perch on telestick I just saw in chat. For weekly global record. Come home, fish. And we lost the fish on 2, as I expected. That is a big salmon. That is nowhere near worn out either. That one might be over 10 kilos. Just notice my energy's very low, which isn't helping me. When your energy's low, you don't pull quite as hard as normal. Maybe it was a good thing I lost the snatcher to that pike. I might not have put this lure on otherwise. I have no idea how long I've been on this fish. At least 5 minutes, I think. But it's a fish that'll be worth it. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Nope, not yet. We're close. Not there yet. Part of the reason I keep spinning the boat around is he's using it to, or it, whatever. The fish is using it to their advantage by swimming behind the boat, going the opposite way. So that adds some additional resistance to things. And to use the rod to help. Oh, give up. You know you want to. Dog sneeze. Very windy day today. We're high 50s today, and I think low 40s, low 30s the rest of the week. And possible snow. Alright, I just cut the trolling motor off. Or out of trolling mode. 10.917. Nice fish. 20,000. 19,000 experience points. So I will take that, obviously. Let me get going again, and then I'll show that setup. And since this rod did get drugged around for a bit, I have no idea how much line is out. It looks like quite a bit, so I'm going to reel it in and recast. It almost got us to 23 on that one fish. And that fish is going to be worth quite a bit of silver. If I remember correctly, my 12 kilo was like 270 silver. That should at least replace what we lost. We bring this fish in, and then I know I keep stalling showing the setup. I want to, but the fish on, there's a fish on. Here's level 23 on a 3.132 salmon. It was an Atlantic salmon too. I think that's even rarer. So here's the setup I've got using an HSV with an original crank 7006 with, I only have size 4 hooks on it, so I've got I think those are the default hooks. An Atlantic salmon, trophies at 30 kilos, super trophies at 38. Ladoga salmon, trophies at 14, so they tend to be a bit bigger. Either way, that was a nice fish. And we'll see how much it's worth here in a little bit. Now I have an upside down dog with his head using my wrist that is holding the mouse as a pillow. I like setting the friction brakes down when I'm trolling, especially here, so that I can hear a fish on. Since, unlike Corey, I have to be a little bit more active driving here. Looking around so that I know where I'm at. Partially because I haven't fished here as much, and so I don't know, looking out the back of the boat, where I am as well. I've probably spent a couple 100 hours fishing at Corey between this account and my Steam account. Another good Ladoga. 3.849. When I was fishing at night and not really paying attention, I had friction brakes as low as 10. And a couple of the fish I caught didn't even pull on that. That one wouldn't have. And this was set to 15. You didn't hear it clicking. And I was only using the 2 rods because it just didn't make sense to have a 3rd rod out in the middle of the night. I saw you. Small-eyed. Yeah, marker pike. I thought it was a small pike. It was just barely a marker pike. Didn't think I saw a fish, but I kind of like stopping just to give it a chance in case there was one. .765 Ladoga. .312 asp. Not bad. Not amazing, but not horrible. The occasional dog snores are awesome. I don't think they're actually opening the noise gate on the mic, but I can hear them. All small perches. Probably another one by the looks of it. Maybe a Vendy. Nope, small perch. .275 Pike. All tabbed out there for a second. I couldn't remember what episode number this was. I know we're getting close to 100 on this character. Not quite there yet. This will be 98. Code ticket's starting to expire, so I'm telling it to use the 3-day one. Jackie La Poo Poo. Okay. That's a name. We got Twinkie Leap and Jackie La Poo Poo. Couple of small perch. Something over on one. It's a good fish, but we're still gonna bring it in. Perch again. Tucker was almost an idiot again. I can barely feel my hand. The dog. But that's a good problem to have. Hard part is moving a finger up to the mouse wheel to turn up the friction brake there. Where he's laying with his head right on my wrist. That movement of the middle finger was a little uncomfortable. But for a dog to be laying upside down with his head on your hand like that, that's a very good sign. Especially for a dog that I've only had 9 months or so. 10 months now. Nice Ladoga, 4.693. That's a 30 or 40 silver fish. Tiny Ladoga. Folks that study dogs say that they lay upside down around you. That's a sign of comfort, because that's when, you know, when their belly is exposed, that's when they're the most vulnerable in the wild. And I've got, he's a Catahoula leopard dog, Catahoula leopard dog. He's pretty common in, well, not pretty common, but he's much more common in the southeastern United States, especially Louisiana. He's breeded with American Indian wolves and big old dogs from the Europeans, mainly as a wild boar hunting dog. So obviously he doesn't do that anymore, but he's also known for being very people friendly and affectionate, especially to his owner. So he pretty quickly was rolling upside down next to me. He did not like the shelter when I picked him up. He was a owner surrender, I'm pretty sure. I know it was a female. I'm gonna guess it was a smaller, younger female who got him as a puppy. He was told he wasn't gonna get big. So Catahoula leopard dogs, if you know a blue heeler or a Australian cattle dog, just make it about twice that size. He's about 75 pounds. Blue heelers are usually 35 to 40. So, and he's got kind of that black and gray merle coat. There are different colors of Catahoulas, but that's what my dog is. And they're also known for having what's called a cracked glass eye, or glass eye a lot of times. My dog's got a cracked one, so his right eye, actually his left eye, I think it is. It's on the right when I look at him, that's why I said right. It's half blue and half amber. Beautiful dogs. He's been a lot of fun. I got him in March. So we're coming up on, into March will be a year. So I've had him 10 months now. He'll be 2 years old in June, in early June. And he's a good boy. We'll probably cut this off a little bit early when it gets dark, since I did fish through the night already. Maybe one more up and down. We'll see. Keep in mind, you can't zoom in. You see the dock right in front of me. You can stop there and take the ferry back to the main town to sell at the cafe. You can sell right there too. There's a fish market right there if you know you have nothing for the cafe. Ferry's free, it's instant. So you don't have to drive all the way back over there. $2 kilo pike. .211 pike. Notice how I kind of threw that a little bit aiming to the left because of the way I was turning the boat. That it would be behind us once we finish the turn. Something on here? There it is. Someone just woke up from his dream where he was chasing something. Nice Ladoga. This fish is going to wrap it up for the day. Didn't want to lose another lure, and I knew I could pull that other fish in pretty quick. This one's going to take a bit. I don't think it's going to take 5 or 10 minutes, but... we had to wear the fish out a little bit, so drag it around with the boat for a second. Another big chub. 2.759 chub, not bad. Wrap it up. So we did get level 23 today. Got probably, I think we needed 24,000 to level up and got another 28, so at about 50,000 experience points. Not bad. Overall at the fish market, I'm gonna guess, and I know I've got the screen up, I'm not looking at the prices. I'm gonna guess 200. 250, not bad. Let's sort by price. The Atlantic salmon we got was 62, so not too bad. I'm gonna go switch over to mainland. Take a quick look at cafe. I don't think we got anything. I know I just heard a couple messages come in. That was a ding ding sound. So quick look at that here in a second. Vendis, Gibble, White Eye, Bream. We do have this order, so there's a nice 91 silver. I'm curious what those are worth. Those were the 3 biggest chub. So got an extra 60 silver, 50, 60 silver there. So let's do a little bit of math. 188888. If we sell this guy, and then we come over here and sell the remainder. So that was 91. Over 300 silver for the day. Not bad. I appreciate everyone watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye now.